See, it has like random lag spikes every once in a while, and I can't figure out why. But I haven't actually been playing it for long either, so that could probably have something to do with it. Anyways, you can see my troops are slowly making their way across the battlefield. I just have one unit in reserve, taking care of those guys.
Warte auf Befehle.
And then what are these dudes doing? Oh, these twats for some reason didn't get the memo.
Angreifen!
You're all going over there, come on.
Welche Befehle haben Sie, Sir? Alles Ziel ist unter vollem Beschuss. Ziel wird jetzt angegriffen.
And they have some very long-range artillery going
Sind im
on.
Einsatz.
So, yeah, we're actually gonna... I am actually gonna have these
Auf
guys
dem Weg zum
retreat.
Gefechtsziel.
Like so.
Wir ziehen ab.
Because there is some artillery back here that can basically cover all of this ground, which is not good. We really don't want that. We want to try and avoid it as much as possible. Yeah, no, I'm like bipolar. I'm like, I really don't want my infantry to be under cannon fire, and then I'm like, let's go attack. Oh, I am a cunning general and a great wife. I don't know where that came from at all. Alright, so how are we doing? We're just going through like a wrecking ball.
Feuer frei! Feuer!
We're just going through like a wrecking ball, taking care of some of these, hopefully. I don't know how this will actually turn out, but I am hoping to take care of some of these dudes. Oh god.
Sind einsatzbereit, Sir. Warten auf Befehle.
I am just taking some heavy casualties here.
Sind einsatzbereit.
I don't think I have enough men to actually finish this anymore.
Marschieren zur Position unter Beschuss.
No, you know what? Let's go attack the artillery. Let's do that.
Warten auf Befehle.
Wow, these guys are just getting hosed.
Sperrfeuer!
Alright, let's see how this works out. I don't think this is going to work at all. I think I'm done for. Yeah. Getting a little bit of lag, and then I should be getting a mission failed soon. Oh dear. This is just not being optimal at all.
Feuern auf Ziele!
Alright, so obviously that is not an option. You can't just, you really can't lose that position up top, at the top of the hill. So, what am I gonna do? I really don't know. I don't actually have any sort of an idea as to what could be done. I don't exactly get setup time. We'll think. I'll think of something. Interesting, though. This is the second mission I'm already failing quite miserably. The real problem is that I need something to deal with all that infantry. So I think at the beginning I'm actually gonna wanna... Alright, so let's see. First things first, this artillery would be far more useful back here.
Verstanden, Sir.
Then as reinforcements we will call in some tanks over to that wing. And I actually apparently already have a tank. Oh, that's the one that orders reinforcements, okay. Now these guys should get out of that trench and come back over here to defend that gun. Okay. And these guys are actually going to be quite useless as well. So we're going to pull them back over here to defend those.
Bereit, Sir. Bereit für das Gefecht.
Now you guys just turn around right where you are. And my tanks are coming down to that flank, which is good. I want them to be over there, just supporting those really. Protecting them from infantry. So anyways, let's get another tank battalion going. Because that's really my biggest problem, is that I can take care of the tanks, but then the infantry overrun me.
Befehle? Feuer frei! Herr General, The enemy has started the offensive against my battalion's defense line.
I'll remind you that you're covering the flank of our main force. The Russians must not get past your positions.
So yeah, these guys I'm just gonna have them chill by the gun for later. Don't really know what else I can do with them per se. And there are actually a lot of Russian tanks that are still alive. Shit. Alright, so let's get another one of these going.
Greifen Ziel an! Alles klar, Sir. Sind im Einsatz!
Yeah, I didn't order enough guns this time around. Last time I just had a metric ton of artillery. Yeah. What the hell? Stupid error message, and now all my... Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is call in artillery for my first reinforcement, and then for the second reinforcement get a tank that goes over to the side. Because I don't really see any other way that I could do this properly. I really don't, and I shouldn't have moved that artillery at the start. Yeah. So this loading screen is taking for frickin' ever. So I'm just gonna skip right through it. Yeah, apparently the game decided to crash itself on the loading screen, but that's okay. We'll figure this one out. So, first thing that has to happen is these guys have to get out of the bunker. Alright, and then I send them up here onto the hill, like I did last time around. Now this time I'm not actually going to move any of my artillery. It's positioned just dandy. However, what I'm going to do with my first reinforcement is position another artillery up here, like so. And then my second reinforcement is going to go into a tank that will cover this flank, hopefully. A tank that will cover the flank. Indeed. The fact is, the tanks that I call in are so much crappier than the Soviet tanks at this point in time that it's just very unviable to fight against them. I just end up losing large amount of resources. And come on, tick to 11, tick to 11, and there it is. Bam.
Auf dem Weg zur Position.
There we are. There's my tanks. There's these coming in, and these guys I'm actually gonna have go forward and defend. And as you can see, my infantry is doing a good enough job of stalling their tanks, even if they are just dying horrible death.
The enemy has started the offensive against my battalion's defense line. Wie geht's weiter?
I'll remind you that you're covering the flank of our main force. The Russians must not get past your positions.
So as you can see, I'm just getting a little bit hosed. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now this is more of like a fallback position. I think I should have moved them up a little bit more though, because as you can see, they're just not doing so hot, are they? However, there's not many tanks remaining really. There's only like a couple squads, and those will be taken care of just fine. Now the next problem is that tank there. That one's gonna have to get taken out. Now, perhaps my biggest problem is the fact that there will be a giant tank rush from over here. And I really don't know where I should set up to defend against that. Let's see, how are we doing over here? Well, we're just taking care of their infantry. That's nice. That is always nice, just taking care of some infantry here. Let's just go ahead and bomb a little bit of area here. Actually, let's attack that bit of ground. Now, can this cannon actually... Oh, crap, they can actually reach all the way up the hillside with these things. I don't think they're very accurate, but they can theoretically reach. So we'll have to see how that goes. And also, where's my machine gun team? You guys, go ahead and take care of those guys. It's gonna be my job here. Crap. Now, as you can see, I have 2 reinforcements, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of them for a cannon, and another one of them for a team of these tank destroyers. That's going to be my strategy there. As you can see, I just lost my tank. And these guys are not doing so hot either, so we'll have to see.
There are Russian tanks behind us. We can't stop them. We're going to be overrun.
Stop panicking, Herr Major. Pull your line back and try to cover our positions on the hill.
And I see, like, look at this. Now their infantry is just, like, outdoing my infantry, and just what a load of rubbish. How come my artillery sucks so much against infantry? Whatever. Anyways, let's just, we need to send a tank forward then. Because, somebody needs to protect my newly setting up artillery from this infantry. Because there is a lot of it, surprisingly. Let's see, what can we do here? Not much, really. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell these tanks to set up, like, right here. In a defensive sort of a position. Then I'll get some infantry going to, like, right there. Just in case. You never know, infantry could actually be useful for once. As you can see, those guys are just getting curb stomped to the dome satchel. And right now I'm just trying to hold back this tide of infantry, really. And tanks should be, like, optimal for that. Emergency on mode. Now.
The spearhead of the 19th Panzer Division has arrived.
God
you
damn
have
it.
turned the tide, Herr Oberst.
Why are you not unloading, you assholes? Alright,
you have lost our heavy artillery. Now the Russians will bring more troops across the river.
What? What the f... This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Just complete and utter bullshit. Now I got a little bit of... Now I got, like, literally one infantry squad that took out the whole artillery. Oh my god. What a sack of shit. Alright. Skip. Alright, so now we're back basically to the same place we were before. I'm gonna use the same strategy because it actually takes care of the tanks quite nicely. And those tend to be the bigger problem. However, the infantry is also just a giant pain in the ass, and I really don't know what to do about them. Because, simply put, my artillery is not good against, well, their infantry, really. And my tanks aren't particularly useful against it either, because they're attacking it with cannons instead of using their machine guns for whatever reason, so... Yeah, infantry, apparently it's a bloody well problem. And then let's see, you're going here. Now I'm not sending him as far forward because I figure if I play my cards right, I should be able to change the order of my reinforcements.
General, the enemy has started the offensive against my battalion's defense line.
I'll remind you that you're covering the flank of our main force. The Russians must not get past your positions.
Sind bereit. Ziel wird angegriffen. Infanterie bereit. Also, dann los.
Alright.
Warte auf Befehle. Feuer!
few of those guys end up having to cover that just because those guys let it leak. Good. Now you, artillery, go ahead and take care of that.
Roger. Befehle! Wir zeigen sie ihnen! Kompanie ist bereit! Feindliche Truppen angreifen! Truppen kampfbereit! Holt sie euch!
Alright, good. Now I should be able to get another
Steuern die Koordinaten
tank
an.
going. Perfect. And then, let's see, if I just play this right, I should be able to just use my artillery on those guys. Right. Then, God, when will you freaking kill it? It's one tank. Come on. Why is this taking so long? There we go. Alright, good. Now I want you guys to just go in that general direction. Just see if you can roll over them or whatever it is that you guys do. Let's see what happens. Will their infantry flinch when I roll over them? Ah. Let's go. Take care of them. Okay, perfect. Now I need to set up my other defenses. So we're gonna set these guys up on the hill, and then once I have enough points, I will set up some tank destroyers as well. Alright, now these guys, I'm gonna pull them back, and they're gonna be my flank.
There are Russian tanks behind us. We can't stop them. We're going to be overrun.
And, oh, right, they have a bunch of artillery over there. That's why my tanks get pwned whenever they go there. As you can see, their artillery can actually hit quite a distance. There's their shells landing right there. So yeah, you just gotta be very careful with where you position your units during this mission. And there we go, there's that. So let's get these guys right here.
Fahren ins Gefecht.
Alright, so a unit of artillery, a unit of stugs, and then some tanks. And actually, I'm gonna want these. I want these tanks to be sitting like back here, to be totally honest with you. I mean, yeah, they would be a lot more. Let's see if I can actually take that guy out without getting into the range of the artillery. Come on, show me the range. Damn it. Alright, there we go.
Fahren ins Gefecht.
Alright, now I just gotta be very careful about all this. Because I need to engage their tanks, but more importantly, I really need to stall them. That's what really needs to happen here. So, if I just do this right, yeah, there we go. That's doing it proper, and then these guys are also getting into position. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna rotate these guys a little bit into that way.
The spearhead of the 19th Panzer Division has arrived. You have turned the tide, Herr Oberst. Now force the Russians to retreat.
Feind wird angegriffen.
Alright, so we need those guys to run over here as fast as they can. And then the point of this tank battalion here is they're gonna sit here and try and protect the cannon as much as possible. Because basically what happens is if I lose that cannon, I lose the whole match.
Auf dem Weg zum Gefechtsziel.
Oh, and as it actually turns out, I can get a lot more reinforcements. I should have thought about that. I should have kept an eye on that. God damn it.
Bereit, sir.
Alright, so as you can see, these guys are opening fire. These guys are actually going to have to move up
Jawohl, wir fahren los.
to do this properly. Alright, so, yes, good. And now I'm just hoping that they roll right into my set of batteries here. And as you can see, they're trying to just go straight for the cannon. These guys are reinforcing from the back. Then I have a whole nother squad of these guys that I'm actually going to want to push up forward to here. And then these guys I'm going to want to swing to there, like so.
Sind im Gefecht, sind einsatzbereit. Warte auf Befehle, sind im Einsatz. Sind kampfbereit.
Alright, and the idea is I just gotta stall them for a little while. That's basically the gist of
Los
this.
geht's.
Is that those guys really need to be stalled
Sind einsatzbereit, Sir.
until such a time as these tanks can arrive.
Sind einsatzbereit, Sir. Auf Befehle. Kann losgehen.
So there we go.
Welche Befehle haben Sie, Sir?
We have managed to stall them until such a time as those tanks can arrive.
Alles klar, Sir.
We also have these guys arriving, which
Nehmen
is
das Ziel
also
unter Beschuss.
very
Sind
nice
einsatzbereit.
and very timely, I must
Sind im
say.
Gefecht.
Could not have happened soon enough.
Feind wird angegriffen.
Alright,
Was ist da draußen los,
and
verdammt?
then, yeah, these stugs are sort of getting a little bit waped. But it's okay.
Jawohl, Sir.
I think we'll manage just fine.
You've pushed the Russians back for now, but until you force them out of the bridgehead, we aren't safe. You have to dislodge the Russians from their positions, Herr Oberst. I want you to drown them in that river.
Okay, okay.
I know this is a tough job, so I've put the siege gun under your command. Don't waste it.
Oh,
the enemy
yes,
doesn't have a chance of getting through here anymore, so he's moved some of his tanks in from Magnushev to attempt a breakthrough. It's possible that he will only use the tanks to bolster his defenses, but there's a good chance he will use them to counterattack your positions.
Alright, so...
Stay alert, Herr Oberst.
So this is awesome. I've actually managed to, alright, I'm gonna have a save. Because I am a cheap bastard, that's why. And honestly, I really don't want to have to go through that again. That took me a while to get my strategy down pat, so... we will see. Oh, we shall see. God, this is turning into quite the lengthy Christmas special. I've been at this for forever. For what seems like forever now. Alright, so... Anyways... I'm moving these tanks up, as well as these guys. And I actually have this sucker under my control now. So I'm gonna see what I can do here with this cannon. Can I,
Feind unter Beschuss.
I want to see this tank gun fire. I want to see what it does. I want to see it just decimate people straight up. Oh, it's facing that way, so it can only fire